Good morning, folks. How are you today? Thanks for joining me, and I hope you are all remaining to keep safe and well. Well, this morning I want to share a verse from 1 Corinthians 10 and verse 13. And here's what it says. No temptation has seized you except what is common to man. And God is faithful. He will not let you be tempted beyond what you can bear. But when you are tempted, He will also provide a way out so that you can stand up under it. That's from 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. Do you know, I love libraries. I love the smell of books and the array of thoughts and wisdom and information that just can be found on those shelves. To me, it's mind-boggling. Often if I visit other towns or cities, I like a wee run in to their libraries. Now, no for nosiness, of course, but I could spend hours in the library. I am thankful for all that the internet has to offer in books. However, I think there's nothing quite like holding and reading a book in your hand. Of the author Neil Gaiman, he said Google can bring you back hundreds of thousands of answers, but a librarian can bring you back the correct one. Thinking about what Gaiman said, as I reflected on this is also true of the world in general. We can ask countless questions about any number of topics and be offered different answers. Sure, we only have to turn on our TVs or look at the internet or follow social media to be exposed to the message that anything goes. We're not here for a long time, but we're here for a good time. Have fun while you can. Try to grab fulfillment everywhere and anywhere. This type of lifestyle, as we know, encourages overindulgence in many forms. From getting drunk to taking drugs to having sexual relations with whomever we want. Live for today, it screams. Tomorrow may never come. But folks, as we know, tomorrow certainly will come. And when that is, our final tomorrow will see us standing before God. The one who has made heaven and earth and everything in it, including you and me. And we will have to give an account of how and why we lived the way we did. If we're Christians, we must close our ears to the answers we hear in the world around us and keep our lives pure and holy, in line with what God wants for us. The answer to questions of living fully and fulfilled is to live in obedience to God, listening to His answers, His wisdom. Not just because we think it's our duty, because His ways, as we know, lead to the most stable life. Yet I'm not denying, of course, there will be times when we are tempted by those other voices and false answers. And yes, many times we will do our own thing. Well, I know I have anyway. But yet God is faithful and true to His word. And He asks us to trust in His promises. God doesn't want us to be tempted beyond our strength. Yet at the end of the day, He gives us a choice. What do we are to do or don't do? And yet, if we're feeling helpless, it's in these moments we need to cry out to God. Bring Him before Him the temptation or our struggle that we're facing, because it reminds us that God, that verse we read, God will provide help for us. He will strengthen us. He will free and deliver us. God knows everything about us and He wants the best for us. And He can help us when we get tempted. Maybe today you've come to the end of your tether. You feel like you've no strength left. You've maybe been burdened by a sense of failure because you've went your own way. Well, you know what? Come back to God. Come back and tell Him. Ask for His forgiveness and turn away from these temptations and desires. Confident that because God will help you because of who He is, not what you've done. Because He will forgive, cleanse and help you. Remember, He is faithful. His grace gives us what we don't deserve. You know why? Because He loves us. Just as Googling can give us lots of ideas and answers, but the librarian gives us back the correct book. God is the font of all wisdom, all knowledge, power, and He will always give us the right answer and the right thing at the right time, because He is all-knowing, all-powerful, and the all-healing God. Let me just ask you a few questions, folks, today, maybe just to reflect on. Just ask yourselves, do you want more of God's strength in your life today? Or what sin do you need to lay before the cross, or temptation, asking for God to help you to turn away from that temptation and back to Him? God is faithful to His promises, and He wants to help you. Goodbye, folks. Keep safe, keep well, and God bless. We're going to listen now to the song Take Us to the River. It is performed and sang by friends of mine. I hope you enjoy.
Take us to the river. Take us there in unity to sing the song of your salvation, to win this generation for our King, the song of your forgiveness. For it is with grace that river flows. Take us to the river in the city of our God. Take us to the throne room. Give us ears to hear the cry of hell, for that cry is mercy. Mercy to the fallen sons of man, for mercy it has triumphed over judgment by your blood. Take us to the throne room in the city of our God. For the Spirit of the sovereign Lord is upon us. This is the year of the Lord. us there in unity to sing the song of your salvation, to win this generation for our King, the song of your forgiveness. For it is with grace that river flows. Take us to the river